Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Dan Curtis on a very busy earnings morning. But we got to talk about the health insurers, Dan, because they are plunging pre-market and they're not getting much help from earnings either. Good morning.
Good morning. That's right. UnitedHealth, especially in the headlines today, it's a bit of a twofer. So let's break it down for you. First off was this morning. We did get UnitedHealth's earnings out. So fourth quarter revenue was $113 billion. It was just shy of estimates. Big news is the company's projecting a decline in revenue this year. Now, that would be the first time this company saw a contraction since 1989. So a really rare occurrence for this company. That's pushing shares down. They're down 13% right now in the pre-market. Company did have a few bright spots. Adjusted earnings for 2026 at $17.75 a share was higher than estimates. The company is reducing assets to navigate kind of changing regulations after it's built up for decades and decades, and it's looking to shed about 2.8 million members from its insurance business. So it looks like it's a bit of a rebuilding year this year on that loss. And this comes after yesterday, where all the insurers got clobbered in post-market after the U.S. proposed holding payment rates for private Medicare basically flat. This is a crucial rate that analysts were expecting to see rise up to 6% for this year. So basically that means that for premiums in private premiums for private Medicare plans are going to be held flat, the amount of money the company gets in, and that's amid rising costs. So that's really weighing down the whole industry. As I said, UnitedHealth down 13%, Humana down 15%, CVS Health down nearly 12% in the pre-market. So the whole space is down, and UnitedHealth has fallen even more after the earnings came out.
All right, let's get to some more of the earnings as well. We heard from General Motors. It seems like investors have decided they like what they saw there.
Yeah, $6 billion in the pocket is some good news for the morning. And GM authorized a $6 billion share buyback. So those shares are up nearly 5% in the pre-market. The company also reported fourth quarter earnings of $2.51 a share. That topped estimates. It has strong guidance for the year. It sees earnings before interest and taxes, called Ebit, at $13 to $15 billion for this year, which would be a $2 billion growth from last year. And a lot of this guidance is coming from selling larger trucks and SUVs, which is more profitable for the company, and also fewer EVs, which tends to weigh on earnings a little bit more. They don't make quite so much money off of those. So some regulatory shifts from the White House benefiting GM. So some good news on that.
Speaking of trucks, some good news for UPS trucks as well.
That's right. Big Brown came out. It beat fourth quarter, both top line and bottom line. That was aided by domestic shipping, which accounts for over 60% of the company's sales. The company has been cutting back on less profitable segments. That's showing up. It made more money per package. It shipped more packages than expected, so making more money overall, which is always good news for the stock. And that's aiding the stock 3% this morning. The company also did come out with guidance for revenue of about $90 billion for this year. That was more than expected, but it's also another strong signal because it's the first time in a year it's provided full year guidance amid all the trade switches and tariff regime changes over the last year.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.